Well, the roof is closed for comfort as we get set to bring you baseball from Chase Field in Phoenix, Arizona. Tonight, the first of this 4-game weekend set between the Chicago Cubs and the Arizona Diamondbacks. It'll be fun watching these two swing it all series long. First pitch is next. Brett Anderson will be the one towing the rubber for the Diamondbacks. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, remember last year he had an ERA under 4. Very solid, very dependable.
Jackie Robinson heads for the batter's box, and we are just about ready for some evening baseball. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Fisk is in his tracks now, and on one pitch he's retired.
Batting second.
So the base is empty here with one away, and here's the still dangerous left-handed bat of David Ortiz. They have perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Throw on to first will be there in plenty of time as the Ortiz shift works again, and there are 2 away now. Joey Votto gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on.
Joey Votto.
Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. EK, you take a look at this Diamondback ball club as they begin play here tonight. They come in off to a bit of a slow start with just 1 win in their first 3 tries.
I think it's just going to be a matter of putting yesterday behind you. It wasn't their finest performance of the year, that's for sure, but they're capable of playing much better ball, and I think we'll see a sharper focus here in this one.
Jose Bautista will get a shot here with 2 away and a runner at first now following the base hit.
And that 2-out single seemed harmless enough, but anytime you extend the inning to allow this guy to get a shot with a runner on, you better be careful.
Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. The 0-1. Hard liner toward short, but this will find the shortstop's glove for the 3rd out of the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. And now Arizona gets its first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. Francisco Liriano gets the starting nod for the Cubs in this one. EK, what's the word on him?
Well, guys, last year he had an ERA of about 3.5. Very consistent. Really, he kept his ball club in the game every time he took the mound.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Bautista on the run and taken in out there for the first out. Reggie O'Malley will dig in now, and he, like many others, was held hitless in the shutout yesterday afternoon. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. EK, as we look at the Cubs entering play here tonight, they come in feeling good as they're 2-0 to start the new year.
Yeah, and you look back to that last game, you'll take production like that anytime you can get it. It makes the starter's life easier. Heck, it makes your whole staff breathe easier.
Now that we have a chance, let's take a look at the Cubs alignment on defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric?
Yeah, Justin Upton is a classic corner outfielder that plays average to above average defense. He's not going to blow you away with his range, but he has a good arm and great instincts off the bat.
So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate, Rusty Valentine.
Yeah.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Diamondbacks down in order. After 1, no score. Justin Upton will lead things off here as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second.
Justin Upton.
Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
And like most right-handed power guys, he's a good high ball hitter. So that's where you're going to want to keep that fastball going forward.
On the ground up the middle. And that is by him on into center field. So good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single.
Batting six.
Striding into the box, Paulo Orlando. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Liner towards second. A screaming base hit here, his first of the night. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Batting 7.
Number 12 set to hit now for the first time. Swing. Shot toward right center. And that's in there. Base hit. And Bruce is on target. He's out at home plate. Coming to the plate now, Danny Espinoza. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
Batting 9th.
Cameron Rupp gets a shot now with deuces all around. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 2. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Cubs strand. Todd Frazier strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat because you know he has big-time power.
And a slider stays outside and he falls behind 2-0.
And you go back to the call on that very first pitch, how important that was. Now instead of a 1-1 count, you're at 2-0 with a really dangerous hitter up there.
Skied into straightaway right. Under it is Bautista as he makes the play for route number 1.
Batting 5th. Catcher.
At the plate, Carlton Fisk as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Squared that one up just a little late. Liriano gets the sign. Here's the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Bottom of the second here with no score. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Good changeup in the dirt. Strike 3. Rupp reaches out for the tag, and there are 2 away now. Jay Bruce gets his first chance here, looking to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And this is on the outside corner for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, good spot on the black for strike 2.
Gotta like the approach right here. He's basically saying if.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Looks like Liriano's got it working. Jackie Robinson is into the box as we are all set to begin the third. Into the windup and the pitch. Oh, and he looks like he's swinging a garden hose out there as this is cut on and missed for strike 1.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Especially starting off an at-bat.
O'Malley will get there as he makes the catch in foul territory for the first out.
Designated hitter.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And in steps trouble in the person of David Ortiz, the DH. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Ground ball right into the shift. Throw on to first, and that takes care of Big Papi for route number 2. So 2 are gone now in the Cubs half of the third, and standing in is the on-base machine, first baseman Joey Votto. Swing and a miss on a ball out of the zone.
Oh, man, what a perfect pitch right there in a perfect spot. And that's exactly how you have to attack a guy like this. He wasn't even close on that pitch.
Stargell over to his left, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they go down without a whimper here. Marwin Gonzalez will come forward to begin the inning. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
They're still searching for a base runner. It's been 6 up, 6 down to start the game.
And right back at it is Liriano as he gets ahead on the first pitch of the inning here, 0-1.
Oh, and you wonder if maybe he decided beforehand just to take a pitch up there first. Too bad for him because that thing was right down Broadway.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called, 1 away.
More often than not, when you're going to throw that changeup 0-2, you don't even want it to be in the strike zone. You're hoping to see a guy go snorkeling for something. But you're going to see right here that this one's right on the corner, and he couldn't do anything with it if he wanted to.
This one's a strike. It's 1-1.
Another good job of getting ahead here. He just seems so locked in right now.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Ball 2.
2-2.
Diamondbacks still searching for that first hit of the ball game. And a swing and a miss and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2. Starlin Castro will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1, 2, 3 inning.
Yeah, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Hit to short. Espinosa's there. And safe, says the first base umpire, as the throw was too late.
And here's a situation where, heck, just make contact. Put the ball in play. You never know. Winds up beating this ball out.
Hit hard toward the right side. And this will get past Votto down the line. A fair ball. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The left fielder, number 22.
Reggie O'Malley stands in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third.
And you know, some guys just get better with runners in scoring position and 2 outs. This is a big at-bat for him right here, even though it's still early.
And he misses with it, 1-1.
And you know, all you have to do is point back to yesterday's ball game. This was part of their downfall, hitting with runners in scoring position. They just couldn't sustain any kind of offense. So this would be a big boost if he could turn the tide a little bit here and come through big.
Still 2-2. Trying to strike him out for the second time. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. Thursday Night Baseball rolls on. We'll have more. Jose Bautista is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
Well, they still aren't even on the board yet, so this leadoff guy needs to get on so they can manufacture a run.
Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Now batting. Left fielder.
Coming to the plate now, Justin Upton. He singled his last time up. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Drilled right back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, Paulo Orlando. He reached on a single in his first try. First delivery to him on the way. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Bruce moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away.
Good job there at second base of doing the math in his head and figuring out he can make it up to third. So that puts runners on the corners now with only 1 away.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Not much to shout about for either team here as we start the 4th inning. 0-0.
Yeah, I think we kind of knew that pitching might take the upper hand here.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Willie Stargell is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Well, they still don't have any runs on the board yet, so getting this leadoff man on base would be huge.
And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Can't catch up to that pitch, and it's a ball and a strike. Boy, and that's about as bad as you can fool a guy. It's 1-2.
These guys need to get things sorted out at the plate. The discipline just has not been real good.
Espinoza is there for it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Third baseman, number 21.
Leadoff man retired. Here's the third baseman, Todd Frazier. Watches a fastball right there for strike one. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4.
Nope,
that's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Lifted in the air out to left. On the move is Upton. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Up next for the
Carlton Fisk comes to the plate looking to put the ball in play. He went down on strikes last time. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. No runs, 2 hits, no errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Pulls this one in the air out to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So nothing happening this time. Danny Espinoza heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
Absolutely nothing going on in this game so far, so we'll see if the leadoff man can get something going.
Now Anderson right back after it here as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man. 0-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And he gets in there standing. He's got himself a double. Standing in, Cameron Rupp. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Behind on that one. Now behind in the count. 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Jeez. Finally. That's the first ball they've taken all night. About time, boys.
Turned on down the line. A quick out number 1. And he's safe. A tag, and he's out at the plate. A double play. Jackie Robinson will dig in again. He popped up in his first plate appearance and flew out last time around.
Well, he's putting the ball in play, but clearly getting under it too much right now. It'd be nice for him to stay through one right here.
And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
I think he was trying to get that slider in on his hands, but I don't think he meant for it to get in that far. I think he just released it a little too late.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit the other way out toward right field. On the move is Bruce. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double. David Ortiz will stand in again. A couple of ground outs for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far.
Yeah, just sort of rolling over.
This ball's down, and that could bring in a run. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs. Joey Votto digs in, and we'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 5th.
Yeah, a couple of ducks on the pond out there looking to make that trip home. This is a big 2-out AB right here, guys.
Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Well, you know, the big key to throwing the slider is knowing when to throw it for a strike and then when to try to get a guy to chase out of the zone. Once he gets ahead out there, you know he loves to get you to chase.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Hard hit ball to second. Gloved by Castro. On to first, and the Cubs squander what looked like a good opportunity. Cubs strand a couple. Halfway home, still no score.
Leading off for the Diamondbacks.
Jay Bruce comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the fifth. Erasmo Ramirez is going to take over here in inning number 5, as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep him in the game here. Jay Bruce will step in. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Right fielder.
Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. And Bruce can't come up with that one as he swings through it for strike 2. Do you even bother with anything else here?
No, I sure wouldn't. As a hitter, you're thinking, look for fastball, adjust for an off-speed pitch. And so far in this at-bat, he hasn't made any adjustments.
Designated hitter, number 9.
Striding in once again, Marwin Gonzalez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. In there, no balls and a strike. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. No runs, 2 hits, no errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. 1-2, here it comes. A little bouncer. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. The 1-2 pitch. Tap fouled at home plate. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
And you'll get a good look at the grip on his 2-seam fastball. You grip it along the narrower seams on the baseball, and that gives it that running action you don't see on the 4-seamers.
Here's the shortstop, Yunel Escobar. As a good changeup will get him to commit too early, and it's strike 1. And Escobar swings right through that one as he falls behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. 2 out, nobody on. Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. Again, he sends it out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Scooped up. And a low throw to first, but Votto's able to come up with it. A fine play there to end the inning. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. Jose Bautista makes his way to the box to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Fielder number 20, Jose Bautista.
Into the seats, 0-1. Looped over toward first. Oh, but a super diving catch takes away a hit.
Now batting, left fielder
Justin Upton steps in, got a base hit in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Had him fooled as this is popped up back behind short. Escobar is there for it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Center fielder number 16.
Paulo Orlando will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far.
And you know, I think he's had a good approach in each of his first 2 at-bats. He seems to be seeing the ball well and putting some decent swings on it.
He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
Hit high in the air down the right field line. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And a good job to get to it quickly and get it back in. That'll hold him to a 2-out single.
Number 12.
Number 12 will dig in. 1 for 2 thus far. This is popped high in the air toward the right side of the infield. Stargell is there for it, and that's the 3rd out. Starlin Castro gets things started here in the 6th for the hometown team.
Second baseman,
And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball one. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball, 1-1. A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Kevin Pillar will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. And a first pitch slider is right there for strike one. One out, nobody on. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
And that's exactly where you want to put that thing. Start it right down the middle and trust that its action will cause it to drop.
And this is taken for the out.
Number 22, Reggie.
Ready once again, O'Malley. Reggie O'Malley. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Chop foul right at home plate at strike one. And he falls behind 0-2. Here's the 0-2. And that's a swinging strike three in the dirt. And that ends the inning. Diamondbacks down in order. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Action now in the Arizona bullpen as they have a right-hander up and throwing.
Danny Espinosa.
Line toward right center. And that's going to be a base hit. So there's the possible go-ahead run aboard to kick off the seventh. Cameron Rupp will dig in. He's flown out and hit into a double play in two trips. Here comes the first pitch. Lined hard toward right center. And that'll get down for a base hit. And he is in there at third as the possible go-ahead score. Now here comes the Arizona skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And that's going to be the end now for Brett Anderson. Jackie Robinson will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
Now a fly ball, but far too shallow to get that run in. And that will fall as he comes through. It's a base hit. David Ortiz will dig in here with the bases loaded now. And their best opportunity yet to get on the board.
And they've had a few chances and come up empty, so they can't let this one get away from them.
And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. One run is scored. Joey Votto stands in looking to turn this narrow lead into a wide one if he can come through with a big base hit here.
Yeah, Matt, but conversely, if the man on the mound can get out of this jam, he'll keep this a very tight game. Big moment right here.
Here's a swing, and he loses the bat from his hands as it heads over toward the first base dugout. Looks like everyone's okay, however. And it's quickly 0-2. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air.
But you take a swing at a pitch like that, you're lucky that you only got sawed off. He's going to have to go find himself another piece of lumber.
Another one sent foul. And he gets him swinging. What a big out there as there is now one away. Jose Bautista gets a great opportunity to drive in some runs and add to this lead, but the double play is in order. Well, he needed to get ahead, and he does with the fastball. It's 0-1.
And now you can go for two up the middle here with one away. It's a little riskier, but it is an option.
Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
You know, when I see Jose Bautista at the plate with that high leg kick and plate coverage, I kind of feel sorry for the pitcher. I mean, this guy's the man up there.
He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
The left fielder, number 8,
Justin Upton comes to the plate looking to deliver with the bases loaded and 2 men gone. And the first pitch here is below the knees, but he gets him to chase it, and it's 0-1. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. Nail-biting time now in that third base dugout.
Well, things are starting to spiral here, and you've got to make sure this doesn't spin completely out of control.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. He struck him out, and it could have been worse. The inning over with only a run coming across to score. So 1 run here on 4 base hits. No errors, and they leave the bases loaded. 7th inning stretch time coming up here in the desert. The Cubs lead this one 1-0. Willie Stargell will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so with the same pitcher still out there. Seems he's earned himself another inning.
I think that's a definite vote of confidence, but he's done a nice job since coming in, so you might as well ride that hot hand.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Todd Frazier will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. Carlton Fisk will come in now with 2 away, and to this point at least, so much for having the 3, 4, 5 guys get the rally started.
Yeah, it's been
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end. Joaquin Benoit will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8. And now some action in that Arizona bullpen as it looks like they'll have both a lefty and a righty up to throw.
Leading off for the Cubs, center fielder number 16.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Benoit's ready. 0-1 pitch on its way. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Number 12 steps into the box.
Number 12.
Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Ranging back is Pilar, but he can't get there. This splits the outfielders and heads toward the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Danny Espinoza takes his turn now, looking to add some insurance to their lead in the form of that run standing out at second base.
Yeah, a base hit right through the infield would probably do it, but you can bet those guys in the outfield are going to be coming up gunning if they get any chance at all.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
0-2, you got to shorten up. Find some way at least to put the ball in play. You can't afford a strikeout here with an important run out there at second base.
And he won't offer it that. Too high, 1-2.
And even on 1-2 now, you've got to expand the strike zone a little up there. You can't go down looking here. You've got to put this ball in play.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. Cameron Rupp strides forward now with a very important insurance run standing over at third.
Yeah, this one's been a well-played, close game, so that's a big run down there.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Men on third with 2 down. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Jay Bruce will be the one to lead us off when we... And there is Jay Bruce. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
And that's the right spot for that slider. Really try hard to tie him up inside. And that's a good job to lay off, too.
Right side, defense aligned perfectly. Robinson on the grass, and Robinson will throw him out, one gone.
The designated hitter, number 9.
Marwin Gonzalez digs in. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 called. Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the game. Yunel Escobar will dig in for the 3rd time now. He struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. In there, 0-1. Well, that pitch isn't going to light up the radar gun, but it's been effective.
Well, it doesn't have to. If you get that good movement and put it in the right spot, it's plenty good enough to do the job.
Sent on the ground out to second. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. Leading off the inning, Jackie Robinson, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning.
And you know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact and he can run.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. One and 2 as he chases the slider. Benoit has the target, looking to put him away here on a ball and 2 strikes. Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1 and 2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Hit down the 3rd base line. Frazier is there. And now from the air, a jump throw. And a heck of an effort that time, but the throw's too late, and that'll certainly be scored an infield single to lead off the inning.
14.
He's set, and the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. Starlin dives. What a stop. One there. On to first to complete the double play. Joey Votto will stand in now with 2 away, and it's back to the drawing board here following the double play.
Yeah, and that was the 3rd of the game so far, and it's going to be really hard to win when you're just giving away outs like that.
And that falls in for a solid base hit, his 2nd of the night.
Now batting,
Jose Bautista ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
It was a pretty big strikeout, too, because he had a chance to drive in a run, so I'm sure he's going to be thinking about that missed opportunity for a little while.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Fly ball heading for the alley. On the move is Pilar, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double. Justin Upton comes forward trying to cash in on this 2-out rally as he's got a couple of men in scoring position with 2 away.
And what a turn of events right here. 2 quick outs, but they didn't give up on this inning at all, and now they've got a great chance to put up a crooked number.
Nick Vincent will take over with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9. Paulo Orlando will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning.
Well, you know he's feeling good at the plate, so he's already got 2 hits in this game, looking for another one.
Castro's got it. On to first, and the Cubs squander what looked like a good opportunity as that ends the inning. Cubs wind up leaving them loaded. Striding in to start the 9th, Starlin Castro, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least 1 back here in this inning.
Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away. Kevin Pillar digs in now after lining out in his last try.
Yeah, he put a good swing on it last time, so we'll see if he can make one fall here.
Justin Wilson will come on here hoping to get the final 2 outs and pick up the save. Kevin Pillar gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. And this is fouled back and out of play. 0-1, here it comes. Swing and a liner. Foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
The left fielder, number 22, Reggie.
Now his swing, and he pops him up, and this should do it. And he'll put this one away without much trouble, and the Cubs have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
Wow, just a really great game to watch from beginning to end. A well-pitched 1-0 ball game. This is just a broadcaster's dream.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. And guys, a good outing on the mound for the man you see right there, the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award.
Yeah, Matty, sounds good to me. They needed him to come out and give some support when he was called on, and he gave them a very good outing out of the bullpen. Enough to make him our Player of the Game.
So that's a wrap here tonight. Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, Matt Vasker.